Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you all how to block, and blocking is very important when you're knitting or crocheting because you can basically just arrange anything however you want it. And here's just a little example here. Usually a cable is really popped up and stuff, but when you're blocking it you can push it down and it'll be much more flat. You can also get rid of these curves here at the end if you were purling and stuff. And so yeah, it's really easy, and basically you're just going to need some water. You're also going to need some pins and of course what you're going to be blocking. So the first step that you're going to want to do is go ahead and cut off any other strings or anything. Just make sure that your project is completely finished. It's important that it's completely finished. You don't want to do this while it's still on the needle. You want to make sure it's done and everything looks nice and stuff. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring this over to the sink or a bucket of water or something to get wet. So I'm here at my sink and I'm just going to take my project and just dunk it inside the water. Don't worry, this is what you want to do. You want it to get soaking wet so that you can really shape it how you want it. So just get it nice and wet. And one thing that I forgot to mention in the beginning that you're going to need is a towel or a washcloth or something to pin your project down to. And basically, yeah, we're going to go ahead and pin that. So it's soaking wet and stuff, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of squeeze it a little bit of the water out, but not too much. You still want it to be nice and wet. What we're going to do is we're going to take our pins and we're going to pin it how we want it to look when it's all done. So just use a towel or washcloth that you don't care about getting small holes in. You're just going to pin that down however you want it. You can shape things so weirdly when you block it. It's really amazing what you can do with blocking. Just want to pin that however you want it. You can make it have a really weird edge. I'm actually going to try that, see if that works. It's a really weird edge over here. See if that stays. And the water, I guess, is just keeping it in place. And then after it's dry, it will work and stuff. And then I'm just going to pin this all down however you want. You can do the weirdest things with blocking. The weirdest. For my cable, I'm going to do one cable is going to be sticking up like this. And this is just to show you the weirdest things that you can do with it. And this one I'm going to have sticking down. It's really amazing on what you can do. Blocking. So I'm just going to have normal. This one I'm just going to stick it down here. And I'm just going to pin that all in place. And if you think your project is getting too dry and you still want to make some more adjustments, if you're doing this on a washcloth, you can always just go back and dunk it back into the water with the pins still in it. So I'm going to go ahead and dunk this back in, just like this, to get it all nice and wet again. Just going to kind of squeeze that out a little bit, make sure you don't poke yourself. And so basically, when it's all dry, you'll have the shape that you want it. For this, I didn't do much, so that's why it's not too exciting. I just kind of pressed down the cables a little bit, because this was the first thing I ever blocked. So I just did a little bit here, but it doesn't really matter. You could do whatever you want. As you can see, I just curved in the edge. I made this really weird thing with my cables. You can really do whatever, and it'll dry. And if you do weird things like this, like with the curve that I have here, I might have to block this again because it might not stay the first time. It'll move in a little bit, but it might not move all the way. So I might have to do it again. So depending on how strong you want the effect to be is going to be depending on how much you're going to have to block this, on how many times you're going to have to do it. So just kind of do whatever, make up the craziest ideas in your head if you want, or if you have a specific pattern that you have to block it with, then just do that and you'll be all ready to go. So that's pretty much it for the video, and I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it. It's just a quick little video that I just wanted to throw out there for any of you guys who wanted to know how to block. So I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!